Day in the Stumbo family gathering. Welcome. I am James Stumbo. Cleaning his teeth. Hello, say it. And there went my thing. Can't clean my teeth.
Really? You're starting already?
I don't have the thing to turn it on. It's over there. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Bob. How's Bob? Patrick, say it. I ain't smoked this in 2 years. Boy, it's got a nice retro hail. There, Hunter turned it on. Now I can see. I'm doing well. Beautiful night here, 75. It is 60, I think it says 67.
Max, I see you.
It's a long way off. Well, pipe. Patrick, this is the pipe that Signalman Tony got for me. The smoke's wonderful. It was made by J. Mouton. It's very lightweight. 68 here in New York City, New York City. Hello, Todd. Todd, I seen you self got in touch with what you call it. Hello, Ray. How's Ray doing? Everything going fine with you, Ray? Not having no more problems? Hot water heater and everything back to, got a good one now?
What's wrong? Don't you like to be in the rain? Come on. Let's go. Sit down.
Yeah, go sit down. Mean tail.
I'd give them a PIG this early, they'd want another one.
How big a tank did you get? 40 gallon or 50 gallon? You had to get a new one, didn't you? Folks, make sure to tap the like button. Thank you very much, Patrick.
I just took that shoe from you.
I like the 673, Patrick, by the way. I think I got one over there. This blend is delicious. It's been 2 years since I smoked this blend. Maybe 3 years. It stays lit well. I got it lit. It stays lit well. Good evening. Good evening, Jonathan. How you doing? How's the UK doing? You got 4, 6, 7 threes. They're nice smokers. Hello, Political. Hello, Travis. You're driving, but you're listening. 40 though, almost 38, but they had quite a bit of sediment. Yeah, I don't know what, how big mine is.
Lay down.
Creative Merits. Is that TPI, I believe?
So,
Hello, Randy. Can't stay long, but dropping in. Hello. I think it's Mark. Mark, if that's you, hello, Mark. I hope everybody in your family's doing good. Wet and warm over the last 3 days. It's been cold and wet here. I turned on the heater 2 days ago. It got 48 degrees. I don't know what that is. And well, 32 is 0, so 48. I don't know. 8 degrees, 10 degrees, something like that. By the way, Boris won't be here. He has chemotherapy in the morning. He said, tell everybody I said, hey. I cannot believe I made such a blend. Somebody tell me what I put in this. Does anybody know? Did I send, what is this blend? This is good. I can't even see the blend. This is Num Nums. Num Nums. Stumbo's Num Nums. This is good.
who liked that?
Who liked this blend? Who all did I send this blend to? What did I have in this
Guy
blend?
in Texas. I thought he liked numbers. Can't think of his name.
This is like a Virginia. This is delicious.
What's his name? We always sat in front of the brick wall on this porch. His wife's name is Paula.
Wife's name is Holly. Oh,
Donald, thank you.
Donald Hughes.
When he didn't he like numbers?
Yeah. Where is he?
I still have some of that delicious blend. I think everybody you said too liked it. I still have some of that. Yes, it's very good. I couldn't remember. I don't even know what it was. I saw it and I grabbed it and I thought that it was it tastes like a Virginia. I don't know what I put in it, said. That's the reason I was asking. Not really doing a bow call, just asking what it was. Because it's been about 2 or 3 years since I've had it. Wish you'd make some more money? So do I, Patrick. So do I. That's what I need more of. God knows. I'm trying everything I can. I've worked my butt off making things just to try to get Hunter a daggone birthday present. Birthday's like next week. I meant more. See, Patrick, I got to have money to make more num-nums. Patrick, I don't have the money, brother, to make any. I'm trying to do everything I can. I think I lie to y'all, Patrick? I don't lie a bit, buddy. I've been telling y'all. My daughter has $500 a month rent, plus gas, plus food, that I got to pay for every month, plus my own bills. College is not for the weak, but she's going to be a pharmacist. So it'll be worth it in the long run for her, but you know. Mark, I don't know, brother. But, Mark, I don't even know what I got in this. I'm asking other people, what I put in it. I don't know where my book is of my blends.
That's what I just said. I don't know what we did with it.
But I don't know, probably $300-400, Mark.
Did you read that and change it around to fit you?
Mm-hmm.
I used to make it and give it away all the time. Patrick, I've been doing so much other stuff. Speaking of the books, where's the book on my woodworking stuff? You need to write down that right there. Because I need those degrees wrote down. I did those degrees at 22.5 degrees. That stuff's got to be measured and wrote down in that book. The things I'm making, I'm trying to write down in the book so I can remember them. My mind ain't good, so I forget a lot of things. Where I was hitting the head, I forget a lot of things. Especially short-term memory loss. My long term's all right, but as you all see, there's things I forget about long term. And like there's 20 years that I don't even know. I can't remember much of my 20s and my 30s. I don't know why, but like my 20s and 30s. Mark, all I got's 110 of it, brother. I got 110 right there.
Yeah, we didn't say.
And I didn't have this. Jeff, when he said he was going to smoke cigars, and when he got out, he sent me back the 10 that I sent him. And that's what I got of it. I do remember this is infused with Kentucky molasses. Or, not molasses, sorghum. Is that correct? Isn't Num Nums? Ain't Num Nums? Ain't it? Don't it have the sorghum in it? Kentucky sorghum.
All right here. What other activities, if any, are you involved with both inside and outside the
Brother, I don't remember what I put in it. Forget about send the money. I don't know what I put in it. When you do that though, Patrick, you gotta measure out how much nicotine and sugar and stuff. When you get the same leaves, you gotta have the same leaves. Bob, you always smoking a lot of cigars, ain't you? I wrote it down the last time. Problem is, I forgot where the book is, and I wrote everything down there. It ain't writing it down. It's I forgot where the book is. I wrote it all down in. I don't know where none of my blend book is. I got a notebook. It stays lit really well. It smokes really well.
That's Angela's. Hold on.
What day is it?
No, you don't want to do today.
We have a blender in our pop club who can probably recreate the recipe. There's no recreating it, Patrick. Just love a tobacco where you get the molasses flavor. Salami aged barley flake has that molasses smell and slight taste. Yeah, this is kind of like molasses. The difference in molasses and sorghum is molasses is made from sugar cane and sorghum is made from sorghum cane. It's a little bit different cane.
It doesn't check now. It says initial.
I haven't had a pipe in 8 weeks.
Oh, my bad. You must be-
Good evening, Smarty Bob. Forgetting what to forget. Patrick's not even. Trust me, we can figure it out. I've listened to other people do those, Patrick, before. Patrick, there's a reason that you can't recreate blends. People can get close. But if they was going to recreate blends, Patrick, they would have recreated Frogmorton Cellar. But there's nothing. You get some that's close. But there's a reason that you can. Now look, you can sit there and say, "No, I'm. Look, you all know I don't try to teach much. I don't try to teach much. Y'all, I think you all got way more experience and know way more about it. But you can sit down and you can have, hi baby, I think that was 2 years ago from you. It's better every time I smoke a bowl. Now, you can sit there. What I mean by that is why you can't recreate blends. Y'all might disagree with me. Y'all may agree with me. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I know about it. You can smoke, let's just take Num Nums. You can smoke Num Nums and you can say, okay, I taste Virginia. I guarantee it ain't got no barley in it. It might have a little latakia. It might have a touch of there I am with my mind, because my mind's thinking 10,000 things. Might have a little Cavendish. It might have a little. I know it's got mostly Virginia. I don't know if it's a full Virginia though, because I know I did make some full Virginias. But I think Num Num's a Virginia, but I don't know. I forget. But anyway, let's just say that you say, okay, I smoke none. And I'm not saying this is in it. I'm just saying, let's say you smoke num-nums. And you got 10 of the best blend tasters, like you got Jeremy Reeves, you got, you know, blah, 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 stuff and things, whatever. 10 of the best. Let's say the best in the world. You got 10 of the best. Sir, Jensen, let's just say you got 10 people. 10 of the best people in the world. And they sit there and they smoke it. And they say, okay, that's got Virginia. That's got Latakia. That's got Cavendish. We got you. What you ain't going to figure out is how much Cavendish, how much Latakia, how much Virginia. They can say, well, he might have put 5% Cavendish in it. Or he might have put 10% Cavendish in the blend. So let's put 10%. Well, it might get you close, and that'll get you close, but it ain't 100% spot on. Now, here's the other problem with recreating blends. And I can promise you this. People think all over the world, they think that a Red Virginia in one blend is the same as a Red Virginia in another blend. Nope. Don't work like that. A Red Virginia in North Carolina and a Red Virginia 20 minutes from it on another farm is completely different Red Virginia. Why? Because the soil's different. The soil, fertilized, when they cut the flowers off the top of it, if you leave it on there for a week, the flower, and somebody cuts them off the day that they see it, and they got another person that cuts them off 3 days after they let the flower stay on for 3 days. Creates a different taste. Then there's the topping. Yeah, I haven't even got to that. See, I haven't even got to that part yet. It tastes like a tick of Kentucky Dark Virginia. Some barley, but back of the bus. But I'm not a reviewer. I just like it or I don't. No, it don't have, I guarantee you it don't have any barley. I only had some barleys that I've made, and I've seen it to like, I don't know, Boris. I think I made Boris. I don't know who else. I think I made some for somebody else. I can't recreate my dad's cornbread. Buddy, cornbread, let me tell you, stovepipe. Let's talk about that for a minute. Let me put down my pipe. See, y'all get me talking, and I get talking, I can't smoke. That is delicious. Let me just tell you, I'm enjoying the hell out of my num-nums. Now, you can disagree with me or you can agree with me. See, it don't bother me if you agree or disagree, because that's what discussions are. As long as it's not like a bad discussion, people like you get into politics, religion, people start going crazy. But I'll tell you my opinion. I have, let me show you, right here, let me pull out my, look here, I'll turn you up, let me turn you around. Right here is a little drawer that I got pots and pans. I made this. This thing's on rollers. Look here. It just rolls out. I don't have no fancy drawers. Look here. This drawer just rolls out. Look here now, stovepipe. I'll show you something. Here, look here. I'll show you something. Look at this. Cornbread making machine, brother. I have one. That right there is for cornbread only. That's all it's ever made. I'll hang it back up. Push it back in. By the way, that is my little roll out system from about 20 years ago. But I tell you, in my opinion, what you fix cornbread in has just as much as what you put in the blend. Now, do you agree with that? Or is that stupid for me to think that way? I'm just telling you, I've grabbed some, tried to fix it, and it just don't taste right. We all have cornbread. Yeah. See? I'm telling you. And that's the reason I try not to teach. Because, you know, we're all old. We all know kind of about the same thing. Yeah, we have different ideas about how to get there or whatever, but we all have, you know, we're all kind of the same. But yeah, everybody, you got to have a cornbread pan. You do. You got to. I mean, I'm just saying, it tastes different if you fix it in something else. And I cook 90% of my food is fixed on those iron skillets. That's what there's dog, look at there. There's a little pup dog running after Pup. A little small dog up there just took off running. What the heck are they doing on the property? They took off running up there. They just took off. They're out that way. It's still pouring the rain? No. Why are they running? You see them?
No.
Yeah, there's a little puppy. There's.
I'm yelling for them.
Oh, well, let me help. It quit raining. I'll see if
Sounds like you're yelling for Pup. What are you doing?
I'll see if I can see them. They took off running. I was over there getting me a drink of water, and I saw the neighbor's dog. I saw the neighbor dog run, and then a little pup behind it looked just like the neighbor's dog. It could have had puppies running that way. No, I can't see. They was running. I don't know if they was chasing a deer or what they was running after. But they was running. Time I'm out here, I'll show them the stuff. Listen to Kim holler at them. Where you at? We call it Pup. We don't know its name. We just call the dog Pup. Because we've known it since it was a puppy. Listen at her. She's hollering at it like dogs gonna come to her. That dog don't come to her. That dog's come to her once in her life. In the dog's life. Well, in her life too. It's come to me about 4 times. It's come to me about 4 times. I think it come to Amber once. And it's come to Hunter like twice. And it came to me 4 times because I stay outside because I'm doing more working and stuff. So that's why it comes to me, because Kim's gone, you know. Yeah. Let me show y'all. Is anybody still here? Because nobody's typing. Is this useless? Am I just talking to myself? I'm here. Okay, so it is working. It's not. Okay. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. Patrick's here. I didn't know if it was, because I'm outside, my internet. I didn't know. I'll show you all the things. Look at there. Still got a bunch. Okay, y'all, I didn't see that. I didn't see what you said. Somebody wrote something that had like a paragraph, and I didn't see it. I got glasses on. I can. It only shows me like. Have a good night. Okay, so Mark's leaving. All right, Mark. You have a good night, brother. All right. So anyway, look at the. I still have plenty of onions. Look how much lettuce I got rid of. I got a whole patch I've picked. I still got that much to go, and I've eaten salads all week. That over there is about gone. You see how thin it is. It's real thin. I've used all it. I've got this, but I got to get rid of it because I got to plant daggone cucumbers. But anyway, look how big these are getting. I just want you, now I'm going to take off my glasses and I'm going to zoom you in. Look how big. Do y'all see how big they're getting? Can y'all see that? You see how big around they are? Like, I hope that shows up. By the way, thank you for the likes. I'm able to see people liked. So thank you for all the likes. Nobody sees it. So I'm talking to myself. Did it go out again? Yeah, okay. So yes, y'all do see it. Okay. If it starts circling, see, that's what I mean. I don't know how far I can go. Anyway, I did plant some more tomatoes. Remember, I had 4. They had another one out. I planted 4. They had another one out. They had another 4-pack. And I planted, one of them was bad, and one of them was about dead, and I planted 3. So that's all the tomatoes that they have here so far. That's all the tomatoes that they have here is they have 4 more out. Like, that's crazy, ain't it? Let me put on my glasses. I'll show you all the trees without going out through there. I'll show you all the trees. So look at the trees. Look at Amber's trees, how well they're doing. They're doing good, ain't they? Look at them. They're doing good, getting big and everything. They're doing really good. They're doing really good, really good. Turn you around. Are y'all still with me? Can y'all give me a... Can y'all kind of keep talking till I'm outside? Trees look good, thank you. Can y'all just keep talking to me? That way I know people's... It's not... That lets me know if it's... Yeah, just... I don't care if you type A and then B. Just let me know that it's still here. Here, I'll show you. This is the cherry trees that that Kim wanted. You see? Can you see the little things coming out there on them? I know it's hard. You see the little stubs? Let me see if I can take you a little closer. I seen Randy type A and B. You see them now? See the little nubs coming out? Anybody see the nubs? Anybody see the nubs? I see them. Good. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. And then I have one more. I got one more to show you. So Kim still found a deal. They had that 7-foot plum tree. You see it? You see the little nubs on the plum tree? Right, where's the thing? Right there. You see the little nubs on the plum tree? They had a 7-foot plum tree for 20 bucks. And then of course there's the banana tree. But yeah, right there is a plum tree that we got. It's 7 foot tall, and I know it's hard, but see, it goes over the hill. I'll back y'all out so y'all can see the hill. See, it goes over the hill. I know it don't look as tall as this tree, but it's 7 foot and it goes over the hill. But anyway, yeah, it's doing good. Yeah, it's plums. You got it right, Randy. Plums. But there that is. And then that's Amber's 2 trees, if y'all remember. That's Amber's 2 cherry blossom trees. Kim's on a, what you call it, and then there's Kim's Viking chair that she's got. There's the Viking chair. That's it. So we still got the onions. Getting a little bit more tomatoes. I gotta get some. They had zero pepper plants. 0 pepper plants. And now when you say, James, where'd you go to? We drove 45 minutes to Pikeville. Went to Lowe's. Went to Kim, what's that other place? Not Tractor Supply. Rural King. Went to Rural King, Lowe's, and Walmart. Plus our local one here. Like we got like a little local place that sells. And all the rain will have them growing? Yes. Are they Victoria plums? No, they are. What's the name of them plums?
I can't remember.
Can you look them up? I can't remember. I can't look on my phone.
Sugar deal or something.
No, they ain't sugar plums. You're thinking about the daggone Christmas song. Sugar plums dancing in my head. No. What are they called?
I'm looking.
Yeah, they were plum out of tomatoes. Plum out of peppers too.
Just a minute. Wait, that's not important right now.
What?
Your budget branding's order will shoot.
No!
Yes.
No! You got an email?
10 minutes ago.
Got an email 10 minutes ago. Okay, I'll tell them that in just a second. Go ahead and tell me the plum.
Well, I didn't get there yet.
Go to your email about the plum. Oh my God, budget brandings. I won that 2.5 months ago, that branding iron.
April 5th.
April 5th when it'll be here?
No, that's when I placed the order.
Okay.
No, March 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
March 5th, yes.
sorry.
March 5th is when she placed the order.
Yeah, and they haven't answered anything.
We won that branding iron. And then all we had to do was send in this thing.
The picture, yeah.
And she did that all. So we won it like March 3rd. March 2nd. Just say March 1st, beginning of March. Now, a branding iron, if y'all don't know, you can use it to brand. You can brand a horse, you can brand cattle, you can brand wood. I said trees. Wood, you can do leather with the branding.
All tore up here.
Do they need 2 trees to get fruit? Give me a second and I'll answer that. I got 3 different subjects, say. That's the way my mind is. I'm on 3 different subjects.
I can't even think.
No, look up plum trees. Let's stay on one. Go to your tie email
I'm looking.
and look at your plum tree. Let's stick on that plum tree first.
I'm getting
No, you're getting off track. She went to her email and seen the email with budget branding on it.
Yeah, and so I got lost.
Go to it.
I'm trying to find it right now. It's
I know you're trying to find it. I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying. Just stick on it. Oh, somebody typed something. Yeah, if you'll stick around, Steph, I'll show you your stuff. That's 4 different things I'm on. Let's stick with one right now. Just stay around, Steph. Just chill out and sit down. And I got 4 different conversations going.
Right now I'm finding like the tracking number.
It's okay that you found tracking number. Type in the tracking number.
It doesn't tell me. I've already looked.
And you ought to see order
It
details.
doesn't tell me. I already looked.
Okay, you already looked.
So you just keep talking and I'll just keep looking.
I ain't gonna keep talking because I'm trying to daggone remember Sayed's question. Sayed asked a very important question.
I don't.
I put that chew in, spit it back out because I took it out a while ago. It didn't taste right, so I gotta get me a chew. All right, time she's looking at it. Look, I gotta go pee. I can't take y'all to the bathroom with me. They'll kick me off YouTube. Hunter, come sit down. Talk. I gotta pee. Sit down. I'll move this to you. Well, you can move it up and down. Here, move it there. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi guys. It's almost my birthday. 9 days. Yeah,
Thursday.
9 next Thursday. I'll be the big old 17. 1 year away from being an adult. Adult? Adult. Hi, Max. Good one, man. Hi, Patrick. Nice to see you too, Randy. Yeah, 17. No, it's kind of just there. It's not like 16. It's not like 18. It's just there. I can't read. Most fruit trees do not need another tree to produce fruit, but for the seeds from their fruit may need another tree to be fertile. Fertile. Yeah. I am growing up. I'll be in college next year. So instead of me, it'll be.
College now.
You're in
Well,
college now.
I'll be not here college, away college. So instead of me, you'll get Amber.
Yes, Amber will be home.
Hey, Max, I know you beside your buddy there.
Bye, guys.
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa. Okay, now that we're over that, if anybody wants to look it up, Hunter, he asked you, most do not need. Popper said, look there, Bob's answering for me. From the fruit may need another tree to fertilize. Bob answered. Smarty Bob. That's why he called Smarty Bob. Because he's smart.
He's been out of school for.
How many days left? He's been out of school for
But
about a week and a
Our
half.
actual school
But
year ends
high
June
school ends June
7th.
7th here.
June 6th.
So anyway, June 6th, June 7th here. Anyway, going back to said. Yes, on the cherry trees, yes. The cherry trees, one is oh my God. Santa Rosa?
The plum tree.
The plum trees of Santa Rosa. The plum trees of Santa Rosa. What's the cherry tree?
Let me go look.
I know, look here. On 95% of your cherry trees said yes, it does need another tree before it'll produce. It takes two cherry trees.
One of them is a Bing and one is a Stella.
The Stella is what she got. But now the Bing, B-I-N-G, like the Bing that you smoke a pipe, it does not. But like 95% of the other cherry trees do. All the others do. But the Bing. Yeah, pear trees do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The only thing is, the kids don't like pear trees, and that's who, like, Kim's kind of getting them. She thought maybe she'd get them in like 10, 15 years, but the kids would have. The kids like cherries, and the kids, they kind of like plums, but not as much as Amber wants a nectarine tree. That's what Amber wants, but I told him I didn't care. Put them in the daggone ground. That's not much money. But yes, the cherry trees do. But now the Bing, B-I-N-G cherry tree does not. But the Stella does. And the Stella, you can put a Bing cherry tree and it'll help the Stella. I'm not a cherry fan. I wish I liked them more. Yeah, hey, that's no problem, brother. You know, I mean, I like cherries. I like pears. I like nectarines. I like plums.
They don't have any in the store right now because I've been looking.
Kim said they don't have any in the store right now because she's been looking for them. We have nothing here. Grandkids might like them though. Yeah, they could. But yes. Now, as far as other forms, like, I don't know, like nectarines and banana trees and all that, like, yeah, Smarty Bob's right on, like you don't need a couple of those, or apples. But yeah, on the cherry trees, yes, you do. On the plum, no, you don't. But on the cherry tree, yes, you do. So it's according to what you plant, what kind of fruit tree you plant would probably be the way I would answer the question of what you asked. Okay, that's two. That's the name. What's the name of them again? The Stella cherry tree and Bing cherry tree and the Santa Rosa plum tree. Can somebody remember this? Randy, you got a good memory. I like Sour Shop and SW. I take it Sweet Shop. Fruit. My grandmother grew both when we. Oh, I also have a mulberry tree, but the mulberry tree was planted when I was young. But I love mulberries. I love mulberries. I don't know if anybody's ever tried a mulberry, but I also have a blackberry bush. So many fruit trees are graded. Forget the rules when it comes to grafted. I thought you said graded. I read it as graded. I'd be terrible with garden or growing. Well, the only thing with growing fruit grown in the Caribbean, the only thing with like growing fruit trees and stuff like that, Randy, anything that you get ring around the mulberry bush, the only thing with that stuff, Randy, that you have to look out for is what zone you're in, brother. That's the only thing. Like if you get something like okay, look, like the banana trees that I have. The banana trees that I have, they're good, but they don't produce no bananas because it's not the right kind. Now, can I get some that would produce bananas? Yes. Birds and squirrels. Oh, you got mulberries. Do you like them, Ray? I love mulberries, man. But yes, I haven't eaten a mulberry in, I don't know, 10 years. I got some one year. I was able to climb and get some, but most years, I'm right with you, Ray. You have to be out there as soon as it turns, gets good and ripe, you have to be out there. Also love pomegranate, yeah. But you just have to watch Randy, you just have to watch what kind of tree you're getting. Yeah, elderberry. Yeah, we have elderberry bushes. Around here, I don't have none on my property. The only thing I've planted here is, I don't know, a mulberry tree. I can show it to you, but I'd have to zoom in the camera. I planted it years and years and years ago. Planted the blackberry bush years and years and years and years and years and years ago. So they're big and all full grown. But yeah. And but the thing is that what's that tree down there? Plum tree. That plum tree is already half its size that it's going to get. I mean, a plum tree will get like maybe 15, 20 foot at its biggest. It's already 7 foot. So I have planted grapes. I have planted grapes before. Yes, rhubarb. Kim loves rhubarb. Kim loves rhubarb, and I do have rhubarb comes back every year with salt. She said with salt. But yeah, if you're going to grow stuff like that, Randy, the only thing I would suggest you do is just get on. I don't know. Just type in what zone are you in your county and your state. What what do they call that? Not USDA. Oh my God, what is that called? Not USGA. That's United States Golf Association. Type on there what zone you are for fruit trees, and it'll pop up. It's called something. Then you can make plum whiskey, That stuff will mess you up quick. My stepmom planted grapes to make Greek grapes leaves. Yeah, I love grapes.
Snakes do too.
Snakes do too, though. That's the only thing, Patrick, about the grapes. I couldn't keep the freaking snakes out of the grapes. Had to get. What do you mean? What are you looking up?
Look up what's on the fruit trees.
I didn't ask you to look up what's on the fruit trees. I was telling Randy, not you. You're not Randy. Your name is Hunter. I would say, Hunter, look up what zone.
Just trying to help.
But go ahead, Hunter, and type in, what zone do I live in McDowell, Kentucky, to grow fruit trees in? Type that in and see if it pops up. And you tell me what zone we're in. I know what zone we're in.
Planting fruit trees.
Yeah. What zone am I in to plant fruit trees in McDowell, Kentucky?
I'm in zone 6.
You are in zone 6. That's very good. So it gives you the correct answer. You are in zone 6. So when you order something and if you stay here, now you forever know that you're in zone 6. Okay? So like you forever know.
Is that your son?
Now, I'm pretty sure that zone ends right around where the West Virginia, Kentucky line. I think Jeff he's in West Virginia, and I think he's zone 5. But now, I haven't looked at a map, but I know from memory, for some reason, I remember the line going there, and I think like Florida is because her brother lives in Florida. I think that's like a zone 10 or 11. But I would have to look that up. I think it's zone 10, but I don't live in Florida, so I don't know 100%. I mean, like, I could be wrong on that. Somebody could say, James, no, you're an idiot. It's zone 9. I'll be like, okay, got you. Yeah, see there, he's in zone 7. Randy is. But Randy, when they do those fruit trees, most of them, Randy will say like from zones 5 to 9 or 6 to 10 or, 6 to 11 or 5 to 10 or 5 to 9. Like they give a wide range. But the only thing you want to do is when you plant stuff like that is you like it says like on the fruit trees on the 3 trees that I planted, Randy, a well drained spot, and then it must have like 8 hours of sunlight a day. Now we haven't had 8 hours of sunlight here because it's daggone rain for the past, 2 months. Seems like 3 months. It's flooded 3 times now. But yeah. But going back to no, I can't. If you have a botanical garden dome, you can grow any zone. There you go, saying. We are 9 in Houston area. Yeah. Yeah. See there? And that's the only thing, zone 6A. Yeah. Oh, so the other conversation, I'll get to that in just a minute because there's 2-part conversation. Here, I'll show yours. Steph, here is yours too. They're sitting here on my table. Here is the small one. And I want you to look how pretty that thing is, which and then there's the big one. And the small one is just for a demonstration. Do we have
What?
Do we have a steak or anything? No?
Not in here.
Hunter, you go outside. Is there a steak
Yes,
outside?
there's a steak.
You go outside and grab me a steak in the freezer. Can you not take your time? If you have, we just had to pinch our hanging bird feeder pitch. The seeds got moldy from all the rain. Hey,
Yes, they have.
Hey, buddy, it's rained here horrible, so I understand. It's rained horrible. Yeah. Right here is a steak. Now this steak, pull you back. This steak is 8 inches by 7 inches. Y'all can see it. And like here is this is a big old porterhouse. And look, if it's on that cutting board and it's got room, and that's the small cutting board. Look, if it's inside the small line. So that cutting board can be used for a lot. It's a big old butcher block. I say cutting board, but it's a butcher block. Hunter, put this back out. Now, you all, here's another thing. You see my boar butter, and I'll send you some stuff. But for you all that I have boar butter, I put boar butter on this, and I want to show you. I don't have anything like this. This ain't rigged. So let me take one of my rags and just wipe. I'm going to wipe it off. That way you know there's no boar butter or nothing. Or nothing on it. Now watch this. Watch. And I'm going to show you when you put boar butter. I got to set you down. Now watch. Here, I'll just put it like, well, it don't stay on there. Right there. That's what happens when you put that on it. Y'all see it beading up there? You see how to bead up? Y'all see that? That water will not go in that wood. That water will not go in that wood. I gotta set you down because I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm just gonna take a paper towel and just wipe it off. Now, I don't suggest you put water on wood and leave it set on there. Now, of course, you're gonna wash it and stuff. But I don't suggest. Here, turn. Zeus, leave the count. Zeus, leave the freaking kettle on, buddy. Leave the freaking kettle on. Now, I don't suggest you put water on wood. Water on wood is not a good thing. But that right there goes to show you what the boar butter is good for. So if you have one of my cutting boards, or one of my what else do I make? Charcuterie boards, cheese cutters, anything like that you put food on that I've sent you or that you've bought. Put the boar butter on it. Well, James, how do I know? I'll eat boar butter on mine. Those over there have boar butter on it. I had it for 3 days, just so you know. And I let it soak it up. I take the boar butter and I put it on there with my hand. And I wipe it on in circles and I just wipe it all over. Well, how do I know that it's full? You'll see it dry out. Go back and look at it. You'll be like, okay, this looks, I can see the boar butter. Then there'll be a spot. You'll be like, I don't see no boar butter in that spot. Okay, then put more on that spot. Like, put it on it. It soaked it in. Put it on it until you can't see it and leave it on there. Now, you don't have to do that. I'm just telling you what I do and why I do it, and I showed you right there. Because I want mine waterproof. I want mine to where it is. Well, how does that work? Well, it's because of the beeswax. I put beeswax in it, and the beeswax is a natural, and it's food friendly, and it's made by nature. It's 100% by God.
Is it
No,
Tesla?
no, Jonathan, it's not.
Hunter.
It's not a trade secret.
Somebody said that
uh,
break it.
I used 3 parts to 1 part, Jonathan. 3 parts food grade mineral oil and 1 part beeswax. Sometimes 2 parts beeswax. It's according if I want it thicker. But that just comes with experience, Jonathan. It's cord, and that just comes with a little experience. But they will, yeah, you can put it on pipes. It ain't gonna hurt the pipes. Mineral oil ain't gonna hurt a pipe. And the beeswax, you know, that's what I, you know, beeswax, what I've been cleaning pipes with forever. I want you to look at it. No, leave him alone. I'm gonna show everybody. Look at now. Go ahead now. Let him smack. Go ahead. Aggravate little T. Go ahead and aggravate little T, and little T will smack you. Aggravate him. Go ahead, aggravate him. Go ahead, aggravate little T.
He's stuck.
Are you stuck? Tiger's stuck. Get Tiger's, his claws stuck. Oh man. Yeah, that's cause since he had surgery. Yeah, go ahead. Aggravate little T. That's a wrong, oh, he got up. Okay, you aggravate him now and put him up. There you go. This is my life. But yes, I put it on there and I leave the boar butter on it. I put a good amount on it and I leave it on there for 2-3 days. But knowing I'm sending these to you, I want them to be good. I want them to be great, perfect for when you get them. Now, I'm not saying, look, they'll be in a shipping container. When you get them, Steph, wash them. You wash them. Take soap and water and wash them. Now, do not take a big old scrub Brillo pad and put soap on it and sit there and scrub it. You're going to scrub off everything. Take your rag and definitely don't use no Brillo pads, but take a wash rag or whatever and some soap and Dawn dishwashing liquid or whatever and hot water and soap it up and clean it and then rinse it off and then dry it off. And you'll see though when you get it, you'll see that it's water. It's water. The juices. The thing you don't want is those meat juices and stuff like that. Tomato juice and if you're cutting vegetables, you don't want that juice going in. You don't want the juice soaking into your wood. So that's why the boar butter is really important. Hunter, you got 1 minute to bow call. Speaking of that, when will I send those? I have Travis. Give me a second. Let me do bow call, and then we'll just. That's what else I wanted to talk about. That's Jeff. Which Jeff? Ohio Sweet Muffins. Hello, Jeff. I don't know. Did he say bow call? No, it's 7:59.
No, it's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock. Kim said it's 8. Go ahead.
Roll call.
I am smoking Num Nums. I am smoking Num Nums. Stumbo's Num Nums in my J Mouton pipe. Smoking some CH in a nasty cob. It can go rancid if it gets in the wood. That's correct, and that's why I don't like juice screws. David Off Flake Medallion in a Hardcastle 102. Tear jerker in a Hardcastle pot. Steph's leaving. And I can't see. I got to wait, Patrick, for it to come up.
Zeus, get over here.
He's standing right in front of the freaking TV like an idiot. I was going to show you. Flat Cap's finest in a 7LA 673. Matthew's talking to Steph. I don't know what. Are you telling Steph what that you gonna smoke soon? Are you telling me? Had some mosquito earlier though. Yeah, but he said Steph. Is he talking to Steph or is he talking to me? I don't want to interrupt if he's talking to Steph. Like that's their conversation. I need to stay out of it. That's what gets confusing. Meant to say, see you, Steph, and then telling you, okay, gotcha. Yeah. That's all right. I know you got kids. So anyway, I was telling Steph there, but she's gone because she couldn't wait. I told her this. Matthew's another. So Steph, Matthew, who else? Travis, right? I got Travis's in there, and I got JB's, right? I got is it Travis and Randy's? I got Randy's as well. Smoke Christoph cigar, plum cake, navy blend. So is that right? Is that everybody that I still got? I got JB's, Randy's. Is it Travis that I made like 3 or 4 for, or a couple for him and his kid? I don't know. I think it's Travis, Randy. I know JB. I know Matthew, and then Steph's. I think I've got those 5.
From here, yeah.
Is that correct? Yeah, from here. I've got other orders that I got to send out. Is that correct? Is JB here? Is Matthew, is that correct? I still got your stuff. I haven't sent it out yet. Randy, is that correct? I still got your stuff. See, everything's in Amber's room, so my mind. The gray-bearded Piper. Hello, gray-bearded Piper. It has been a while. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, correct. Yep, okay. Piper Okie. Late to the party. You ain't late. You're fine. So I got your all stuff. Now, as soon as I get... Now, JB, I haven't seen JB. He might be here. JB told me about now this, let's back up. The branding iron that I won is like $150 branding iron. And it is made of brass, and they do a very detailed of the brand that you sent, which is on the hat. It's Cabin Creations by James Stumbo. Now, JB told me of a site that you can get it for like $30 for a branding iron. I don't know how good that's going to be. That branding iron is supposed to be here between the cheap one, the $30 one, supposed to be here between the 28th or 29th and the 2nd. I just saw that. Now, Kim, as y'all heard, she interrupted a while ago to tell me because we've been waiting like 2 months. Kim just told me that they emailed her like 20 minutes ago. The big one, the $150 one, that's very detailed and by big-time professionals, just mailed, or my branding iron that's been 2 months. So she said that they just mailed it. It was shipping. That comes from Canada. And that place is known as Smoking Some Pilgrim's Muse in a 310 KS. Hey, I think I got that shape too. I think I got a 310. It's a nice. I know I got I have to go look. I've got several Savinellis. I have to go look what shape. I've got several, like 4. I say several, that's not a lot. I got like 4 Savinellis. One of them is the big one that Onion likes. What shape is that? The big one that Onion likes?
Tomato.
No, it's not. I know it's like a tomato, but it's not. That's not it. It's not called a tomato. 320. Yeah, the 320. Thank you, Randy. 320. All these numbers are getting in my head, and I forget, buddy, because you get so many that you forget. The 320. Yeah, I've got two 320s, or maybe I sold one. But anyway, let's just go look. Let's just go. Can you move your book thing, Kim? Yeah, if you can move your book thing, I can set this down here. Let's just look. Yeah, what is it? Okay, so I've got two. Yeah, I've got two 320s. And then I've got this. What is the Friday Night Savinelli? What number is that one? Can y'all remember the number? And then I've got these two. This one smoked. Both of these smoked great. I really like this Oscar Luke. Now I had these drilled out, and y'all can see they put a band on it. Briarville did. They put a band on them. I had them drilled out to 9mm.
673.
And this one right here, I have to take my glasses off. Y'all know I can't see good. That Oscar Lucite. I have to look. Kim, can you see the number on that Oscar Lucite? And then this one.
You see better than I do.
This one's a 606, yeah. It's my area code. I don't know why I forget that. It's 606. Yeah, what number is that? Let me see it. It's on the bottom. Yeah, it's on the bottom. No, on the bottom.
Right here.
What's it say? That just says Oscar Lucite.
920.
920?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a 920?
Okay.
Let me see. You see your light. Don't turn your light off.
I wasn't.
Yeah, 920 KS. You was right. 920 KS.
Ray
So-
says it looked like a 920.
So, yeah. So I don't have. I must have sold my. I gotta get back over here. I must have sold. Patrick, what number is that you had? Yeah, 920. That's what it was. 606, 920. Patrick, audio died. What do you mean my audio died? Did you mute me? Does anybody else have audio? Anybody else have audio? Anybody hear me? I have audio. Okay. So, okay. So it's got to be on Patrick's end. Okay, thank you. Can hear you fine. Thank you. Audio, good. Thank you. Must be on Patrick's end. Patrick, and the person I'm talking to ain't got no audio. What number did Patrick say? You all probably remember. What number did he say he had? And I was like, yeah, I got one of those, and I see I'm a liar. I don't. I did have one, I think. I'm pretty sure. 673, ain't that what he said? Or was it? There's so many freaking numbers, I forget. Whew. Trying to keep all this stuff in my head. I know the 320. No, Patrick said he was smoking. What's Patrick said he was smoking? No, 320 is what,
Onion.
that's what Onion smokes is the 320. Somebody else is smoking a 310. But no, Patrick is like 673 or something like that. Yeah, so it was 673. Okay, yeah. Whew. Yeah, 673. Yeah, thank you. I used to have that, I think. See, I said I've got one, and you see, I'm a liar. James is a big fat liar. Y'all remember that? What movie that's from? That's from, what is that? Sweet Home Alabama? Well, ain't you just a big fat liar? Ain't that what he says when she's at his house?
No.
Yeah, she's at his house. Well, not at his house, at that old man's
Yes,
mansion. And then that reporter comes and he says, well, ain't you just a big fat liar?
Let's see, I can put this back.
Oh, I do have one. That's the Friday night 7 alley. Okay, so I do have a 673. Maybe that's what it was then, the Friday night 7 alley. So maybe I'm not a big fat. Well, I don't know. I'm still fat. Randy asked me last week what I was. I was 202. Randy, I think I was like, now because it's, now look, Randy, also I forgot my shot yesterday. I took it today. That's why you don't hear no burping. You don't hear no hiccuping, no nothing. I didn't take my shot until about 5 o'clock because we forgot it yesterday.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day threw us off. I had people, I know, I've got, look, I have 3 graveyards on my property. So people is coming up here to visit their family on Memorial Day, and everybody brings flowers on Memorial Day to put on the graves of. I have 3 graveyards here. So anyway, I had people. I just forgot. Man, I was busy doing woodworking, and I forgot. I've got one more woodworking project.
Yes.
Out there. Hey, Hunter, I just burped just in talking about that. Hunter, will you go get that milk crate that's only got one thing in it? And where's that big milk crate at?
Milk crate.
Not milk. The one milk crate. It's underneath the wood out there. It's that I had the wood in that you straightened up that I'm using it again. Will you bring the milk crate and bring the big mail crate? There's a mail crate out there as well. Bring those. So, over the past year, every time I do, like I make something, I always have little cutoffs. Like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 inches by 2 or 3 inches. You know, little cutoffs of scraps. And I hate to get rid of them because if you all knew how expensive freaking walnut and bloodwood and wingay and canary wood and all this stuff cost, you would understand why I'm keeping yeah. There, set it down there and I'll just, right here, no, go. Scoot it over there so I don't have to, you can keep it back on top. You can keep that back on top. You can keep that on top. No, just leave it in there. So I had cutoffs. Now that is old junk wood. That's like pine and stuff in the bottom one right now. He didn't bring the other. I got 2 of those mail crates from the United States Postal Service that was given to me by a mail post office that closed down. But anyway, I had that milk crate and one of those full. You can take them back. I had those full, and I'm going to make a end grain cutting board. Can you bring in the cutting board that's glued up out there?
Yeah.
Just the big one. I don't need I have 2 projects out there glued up. 2 of the same, it's the same project. I'll have him bring it in and show you. But I took all those little bitty pieces, squared every single piece off. I have about 35 glue ups in this, and I just glued it up about 3 hours ago. And this has taken me about 4 days now. I haven't worked on nothing but this takes a long time. And I've still probably got about another 30 glue ups to go. I said it'd probably take 60 glue ups. Now, if y'all don't know what I mean by glue up, that means you take a board and you glue one side of it, and you take another board and you stick it together and you glue it up. And you take clamps and you glue it together. That's what I'm calling a glue up. And like I said, I've been doing this. Yeah, just set it down the floor. Yeah, just sit down the floor. Not so close, bub. I can't. Just sit down the floor right there, right here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, good job. Yes. There. That is perfect. So there it is. I'll zoom you in. So there you can see how I glued all them. Now, I just cut them. You can see I cut them this way. Cut them 1 inch. That's 1 inch boards. And now, after I get done and that's glued up tomorrow, then I'll have to cut them this way, left to right. And I'll cut them again in 1 inch and then I'll mix it up again. That is called a chaotic. And that is all my cutouts right there. And then I will, like I said, I'll cut it again. And I'll cut it again. And I'll just keep cutting it up. I took all them pieces and I put them all together. And I'll keep cutting it up and cutting it up and cutting it up and cutting it up. Until it's all just, you know, it's all different. And so it'll be, let me get you over it. I got Max in my daggone way. Whew. Get them two over here out of the way. Let me take you over here. So there, you can see all the little projects. You can see all the little boards. All the little stuff. That is 1 year of material right there. That's 1 year. Now, I have another little thing outside that's glued up as well that I got to put in with this. But it's outside. I just told Hunter to bring in the one. I didn't tell him to bring in both of them.
You want me to?
No, you don't have to. They understand what I'm talking about now. So, once all that gets done, and it's all glued up, and then I stick it back through the planer, and it'll only be about 1/4 of an inch by the time I get done planing it flat on both sides. Then what I have to do is I have to cut them about 2 inches and turn them on their side to have the end grain. So it'll be an end grain cutting board, and it'll be all kinds of different, you know, wood types. That's got the black limba, white limba, it's got Paduke in it, it's got purple heart in it, it's got oak in it, it's got oak in it, it's got, that's quarter-stone white oak. It's got walnut, of course, cherry, maple, it's got curly maple. I don't know if y'all know, but you got hard maple and soft maple, and then you got, you know, hard and soft curly maple too. But I'm trying to think of everything else that it's got. Oak Chua or something like that's the name of it. What's the name of that one wood, Kim? Oak Chua? OKOCHU or something? I've seen that done before in the inner resort. Yeah. That's what it's going to be, but it is forever. It takes, I have almost used 1 gallon of glue. And if y'all want to know what kind, look it up. Top Bond 3. Look up how much a gallon of glue costs. I have almost used 1 whole gallon. I've got about that much in a gallon left. And by the time I get done, I'll definitely have it used. That's how much glue. It'll be more glue than... But you take them little 2-inch pieces. There right there is 18 by 12 and a half. It's what size wood that you were just looking at. 18 by 12 and a half. But you take all them little 2-inch pieces, 3-inch by 2 3-inch, and you got to square it up, and then you glue it to another little piece, then you clamp it, then you take 2 more and clamp it, and then you're able to get big enough ones to where you able to do that. There's JB. Yes. I was just telling everybody, JB, I don't know if you heard me. The thing that you told me, the $30 branding iron's supposed to be here, and I will get it all shipped out as soon as that branding iron. I know Matthew mentioned it, Randy mentioned it, somebody else mentioned it, I forget. Maybe it was you, JB, that you all definitely wanted my stamp on it. So I'm waiting on that branding iron before I send that stuff out. Now the cheap one that JB sent me, It was like $30. I ordered it. It's supposed to be here between the 28th or 29th of this month to the 2nd. I remember the 2nd. I don't remember if it's 28th or 29th of this month to the 2nd of next month. It'll be here then. Now, the good branding iron that I won, that I had to order, I got a, and Kim had to order it through email. She just got an email. That's the big $150 one that's made of brass, and I'll show you the difference in them when I get them in, and we'll see. They might be the same exact freaking thing. It could be. But, I'll show them to you. But, Kim, I've waited 2 months. I won that in March the 5th. March the 5th. March the 5th is when she ordered it. That's the day she ordered it. March the 5th. Now, it's almost May the 5th. So it's almost been 2 months. Almost. Huh?
Almost June.
Oh, it's almost June the 5th. That's right. Oh, my God. It has been over 2 months. Oh, my God. Yeah, his birthday's next week. Yeah, he was born on the 5th. Yeah, 5th to make 3 months in. But anyway, they just sent Kim. I've been waiting on him. I haven't heard nothing from him. Remember, I told y'all about 25 minutes ago, Kim just got an email, said they were shipping it out. Now, it comes from Canada. So I'm looking in about probably 2 weeks. So about the same time, roughly, as I get the old one. So I'm going to wait on to get them. Your birthday next week? You want to sing what day next week, Jonathan?
My birthday next Tuesday. It would be.
Okay, so we'll sing him happy birthday next Tuesday.
It would be the 3rd.
Yeah, we'll sing him happy birthday next Tuesday.
Seriously, the kettle on
Somebody's got to remind me. Will y'all remember?
Randy.
What do you mean, Randy? Well, you use Randy too much.
Oh,
Randy ain't your
write it
personal
down.
servant. He's already got somebody that's his boss. He don't need to. He already got Jeannie.
I'll try to remember birthday.
He definitely don't need to.
Birthday.
Yeah, type in Jonathan's birthday in your phone there, so that way we can see.
Really?
I hope I remember. She's putting it in her phone, so we gonna remember. She ain't gonna use. She tried to use one of my friends. Randy's my friend. I ain't gonna let you use Randy. You already use him enough. He types in daggone address every time we do something.
Types faster than I can.
He types faster than she can, he said.
On the phone. I'm pretty good on the computer and the typewriters.
Yeah, we'll sing you happy birthday next. Zeus, won't you leave the freaking kettle on, buddy? You're... Kim, don't you have a thing to give away?
Yeah, it's over there. I gave it to
Well,
you.
Hunter, won't you get up and give me the thing so your mother don't have to, buddy? Her knee hurts.
This?
Yeah. And
My sister said sing happy birthday to her.
Just one.
Just one. Which one we give away last week? Give me this.
we didn't give anything away last week.
We did? I thought we did.
No.
We didn't give nothing away last week? I thought we give away Navy
No.
flakes.
Because I did first half, I wasn't in here, and the second half we didn't.
Hello, all. We're watching. Hello, Bridget. Hope you and Jacob done all right.
Oh, you got a paper? Okay. You got it, Betty, you go.
Did you send out one? Because we did give one of these away. Not this blend.
I sent one out. Whoever wanted, but it wasn't
So
last
you
week.
did send one of these out? Because I know we'd give away Sam McGaw. PDF sent these.
Yeah, we sent with the airplane squad.
The airplane squadron leader then. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. So let's give this away this week. So if you like, I love Black Double X, but he didn't send this to me. I've got enough of it anyway. I love Black Double X. Black Double X, if y'all don't know, is
That's your standard.
it's one of the most nicotine hits that you can get I was scared of it at first. Hello, Greg. Hope you're doing all right. It is the one that I was scared of, and then after I smoked it, I loved it. I was scared of it for about 6 months. I had it sitting here because everybody talked about the nicotine hit. The nicotine hit. You better eat something if you smoke Black Double X. The nicotine hit. The nicotine hit. That's all everybody talked about years ago, and I mean years ago. Probably, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. Everybody talked about the nicotine hit. And I love it. I like it because Double X, now it looks like a turd. I don't know how else to explain it. You got to cut it. So it's a rope. But anyway, I cut it up. But I love it because it smokes slow. It is a slow smoking. Now, if you're looking at a blend that, like I did my blend, the Num Nums, if you're looking at a blend that you can just take your lighter and light one time and smoke it for 30 minutes, Black Double X ain't the blend to use. What backy? Black Double X. Sorry, I'll show it again. Samuel Gall with Black Double X. It's a rope. A little strong for me. If you're looking for a blend, like I said, to light it and forget it, no, that ain't the blend. It's going to take a little bit to light. But once you get it lit, it's fine. But it smokes slow, and that's what I love. I like just sitting, chilling out, smoking, relaxing. That's me. And that's the kind of blend I like. And it's a slow smoker. It doesn't, now look, I've chewed since I was 4. The nicotine don't bother me. Now, I was scared of it because it does. Now, I'm telling you right now, they say that it's got, it's got strong nicotine. So.
Yes, Sid, we got to grind.
A fine looking slow smoke. Yeah, Peterson University flake. Greg, you been doing all right, buddy? Hello, I'm Greg at the tunnel date. I didn't make it this year, but I heard a lot of, who's JB? JB must be talking to somebody else. Greg, I think JB's talking to you, maybe. And maybe he's talking to somebody else. JB, are you talking to Greg? I don't know who I'm not trying to get any conversation. That's why I'm asking. Finally decided to smoke some hamburger. Veermaster's all right. Veermaster, I've smoked Veermaster in a Rossi Canadian. Yeah, I've had Veermaster. It's all, like, it's not one of my blends, but it's a good blend. It's just not to my palate. You know what I mean? But now it's a good made blend. I still have yes. So JB is talking. Greg, JB asked you a question. I don't know where he's talking about, but he said he didn't get to make it this year. How was it? I don't know if he's talking about the Chicago Pipe Show, because they just had that. I don't know if that's what he's talking. I don't know what he's asking you, Greg. But I think he said yes. He's talking. He's definitely talking to you, Greg. You might have to scroll up, because I'm not trying to get involved in other people's conversation. It's an A and B conversation. I need to see myself out. I'm just trying to pass along a thing, because I know sometimes if you like me, it really good Virginia. Yeah, Beermaster. I think the last of it I sent to Boris. I think. Maybe not. Maybe I sent it to somebody else, but yes. Yeah, so okay, so you asked him a question. Got you. See, that's why I missed it. Salty, yeah, hey, I like Salty Dogs. Salty Dogs is a favorite of mine. I have, Salty Dogs is one of the blends. I don't keep many blends, Jonathan. But Salty Dogs is one of the blends that I do have that I keep around. Out of 900 blends, I don't keep many. But I'm over here. Salty Dogs is one of the blends that I do keep. And this is from, right here, January 2019. January 2019. That's from 2019. I don't smoke much of it, not like I smoke I get a hankering for it because I like it. Every time I smoke it, though, I enjoy it. I just don't smoke it a lot because I smoke my others. Oh, by the way, if y'all do not know, I put a picture I put a post up the other day. What blend was it? Was it Old Dark Fired? Pipes and Cigars, I believe it's Old Dark Fired. Y'all can look at my post and see. But anyway, Old Dark Fire was in. I know that's a blend that's leaving because it's HH. Was it Old Dark Fired? Randy, you're the only one that commented, brother. So again, I'm asking you. Is that the blend, Randy? And of course, Zeus is in front of the freaking TV. Can you get out in front of the TV? So I can. They have it in cans and in bulk. Is it Old Dark Fired, Ray? Old Dark Fired. Yep, they have it in cans and in bulk. And I believe the can of 50 gram tin was $4.99. And if you don't buy that up, there's something wrong with you. If you love that blend, I believe it was $4.99 for the 50 gram tin. Is that correct? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong, but I think it was $4.99 for a tin. 50 grams. $4.99 an ounce. Okay. That's what it was. Thank you for not only correcting me, but putting the correct information. It was $4.99 an ounce. So that's what I saw. See, the only one that I know was Scott, and I messaged Scott, but I put it up there in case anybody else likes it, that they can go to it. $4.99 an ounce. Yep, that's what it was. Yep, Matthew got it too. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Matthew. Yep, $4.99 an ounce. That still ain't a bad price. That's $10 a tin. Because 50 grams is not 2 ounces. It's like 1.75. But everybody still always says 50 grams is 2 ounces. But it really isn't. It's like 1.75. Anyway, here's this thing for the. Y'all scoot you down so y'all can. Oh yeah, Can you leave the cattle on? Can you leave the daggone cattle on, buddy? Everybody else has hollered at you. Now I have raised my voice. Zeus, go lay down. Don't get over there talking to her. She ain't gonna help you. He went over there. He's still looking at the cat. Look. He's still looking at the cat. And Zeus or Max sitting there smiling. You don't have to come over here. MAX. Sorry. Yeah. Sit down. Quit looking at the cat. Max is just enjoying. I'm sorry. I said his name again. Here. I know. I said your name. I know. Quit looking at the cat. He's looking at the cat. Buddy. Sorry. I got my thing. Sorry. That's not MAX. That's Zeus's fault, not mine. Hello, Ron. How's Ron this week? Let me stir it up here. This is for the black XX. Yawning. Old Dark Fired is good, but I wish they had Bold Kentucky. Taste even better to me. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, Matthew. We all have our preferences. Ain't nothing wrong with liking one blend over another. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. I think everybody should smoke the blends that they love and the pops that they love, or the cigars they love. Got one in my hand. Try to push it out. I got one. I hope I got one. Here, let me pull you closer. I can't see it. I got my glasses on. I didn't even take my glasses off. I can't see who won. You can't either. I open it up. Still can't see who won. This is way out to crazy. I still can't see who won, boys. I can't read that. I'll not be able. I can't read that. I know it's on that. I just don't know how it is. Take my glasses off. Hot Rod Bob won it. Hot Rod Bob. Bob, I thought you was a daggone lover, Bob, an aromatic smoker. I thought you like aromatics, Bob.
And a grinder.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. Said don't never give me a chance to ask a grinder. He always says it before I even get a chance. Give me a chance. I promise I won't let you down. I got them over there. See, they're over there sitting. See, if you just bring me the box,
The boxes.
I gotta have my. I know the box falling apart, Hunter. I just need the box. I know the box. Here, you hold it. The box falling apart. I know the box falling apart. I know. We got red, we got clear, we got orange, we got blue, and we got one green. Red, orange, blue. I don't think there's any more black left.
No.
We only have like one orange and one green.
You have 4 orange.
4 orange, he
2
said.
blue.
4 orange, 2 blue.
4 red.
4 red.
Like 2 clear.
3 clear. I see no, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 clear.
4 clear. Hey, brother, it's okay if you want to try it. I just thought you liked aromatics. I'm trying to remember in my head what you like. I'm going to send it to you. I just said I thought you liked aromatics, like I was trying to remember. Like I think Bob likes. Like I try to remember as much as I can about what y'all like. So I thought you was going to drop it. Bob, what color you want, brother? What color? What's your favorite color? We're going to send you a grinder. What color, too? You win a grinder with your black double X. Bob. He's falling apart, brother. What color? He's trying to set this down. He said, you were right. Instead, just set it down over there. If he don't tell a color, I'll just give him a color. he's falling apart. He's having a hard time opening it.
Hunter, get that small box out there.
Just get another box and put them all in. He said he wanted red. He said red. Just get a small box and put them all in, or put them in a daggone. Do we have a gallon? What you call it?
Is it got bag?
You should.
Yeah, here, empty this out.
Yeah, here it is. There you go. Where's your red?
Hunter,
Is that the last red?
put the name with whoever won.
I am.
And
No, leave it alone.
Zeus, leave the freaking cats alone.
little T.
You've had Little T everywhere this evening. Little T's a menace, I know, but daggone. Quit aggravating him, please. Zeus, now, sit down and leave him alone. He sat down.
He sits like
His eyes. He sits down like he's a good boy. Look at him. Look at him. Don't you eyeball him. He's over there sitting. What are you sitting up there so pretty for? Huh? Sitting there so pretty? What are you sitting there so pretty for? Huh? What are you sitting there so pretty for? I see you over there, Smiley. I know, Smiley. I know, you're over there smiling. You're coming at me, ain't you? I didn't even say your name. Here you come. Yeah, come here. I'll pet you. I'll pet you, Smiley. Yeah, you little smiley thing.
You want another one?
No, I don't need another one. That's all we need this week. We'll give away, I think, forgot his name now. I think PDF, I think we got one more of PDF that sent us. I think, what is it we'll give away next week? What is it? What blend is it? We'll give it away next week. What blend?
Navy flake.
Navy flake. Let's see it.
Don't aggravate me.
We don't need to frickin' practice, Randy. That's what we'll give away next week. Some Navy flake. I think that's the last of it. He is 100%, Patrick. My, what you call it's over just trying to rest. Is it a raffle next week as well? What pipe?
Yeah.
Yes. And it'll be the same raffle as we've been doing. We'll do a couple pipes if it gets so many. We'll do 2 pipes or 3 pipes or 4 or 5. We'll do, I think I had like 6 set up for last time, but we didn't get enough. So yeah, we'll do a raffle next week of several pipes. We'll put those in. I think they're, the pipes were sent by, I try to thank everybody. I think it's PDF that sent tobacco. I think we might have one of Jeff's. I think I don't know if we have any of Jeff's, but Garrett and oh my God, what is her name? Why did I just forget her name? The only name that come to mind is Jeannie, and her name's not Jeannie. Katie. Thank you. Garrett and Katie sent some pipes. I think we got some of those. I think one of them's like corn cob, or 2 of them's corn cob. But yes, I'll have pipes to raffle off next week, Patrick. Yes. Yes, we'll do raffle. I forgot next week is the 1st of the month. We'll do a raffle next week. We can do that. That's not a problem. I smoked, like I said today, as y'all saw, I smoked. And I smoked my Num Nums. And that Num Nums was delicious. And I smoked it in my J Mouton, which always smokes wonderful. And it's Jonathan's birthday. That's correct. Jonathan's birthday next week. Also, it'll be Hunter's birthday. It's Hunter's birthday's week. I think Hunter's is on Thursday next week instead of Tuesday. But we'll sing happy birthday to Jonathan. And who's the wife? Said sing it to my wife. Her birthday's next week too. Monday. Who was it said the birthday?
Tonight?
Yeah, somebody said that their wife's birthday is next Monday. Said sing it. She wants us to sing it to her. We'll sing it to Todd's sister. We'll sing it to Todd's sister.
Stephanie, right? Stephanie?
No, Stephanie ain't Todd. Oh. You're not talking about Steph and Skip. Todd's sister is named Stephanie, you're saying. You would know that more than I would.
That's what I'm thinking.
Todd is your sister name. He might not want that. You might give out information that he might not want out there.
Well, happy birthday, Todd's sister.
Yeah, just say Todd's sister. You putting names out there that you might not, he might not want out there.
It may not be.
Maybe she told you that in confidence. I don't know if I've ever seen Todd say her name on a live, on comments or anything. He just said my sister.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, no need to be sorry now. We already did it. I'm just saying, I don't know if she wants that. I don't know. Does anybody know Todd's sister's name? Or is Kim the only one that knows it? Well, now everybody knows it, but sometimes we mess up. We try not to mess up and give information that, yeah. See, Randy said, nope, he don't know it. So, see, I don't think I've ever seen Todd put that information out. Yeah, you might have give a trade secret away there. Randy said if you want to know his sister name, her name's Tracy.
Okay.
So see, you got Jeff and Tracy. Jeff said he didn't care if people know his wife's name. So see, Randy's sister is the same as Jeff's wife. So that makes Randy and Jeff brother-in-laws. Ray said Toadette. Kim ain't laughing. I found that funny, Ray. I found that funny. Bob said he ain't telling nobody his sister name. He calls her Sis. If you want to call her something, call her Sis. I have as many. Look, my mom and my dad, they got married 3 times each. So my mom was married to 3 different men, and my dad was married to 3 different women. I have had so many sisters and brothers over the years. I have, like, I don't know. I counted them up once. I have like 12 or 14 or something like that. Matthew said he ain't got no sister, but he's got 4 brothers. He didn't give no names either. Except for one of them's named Larry, and his other brother's Darryl, and his other brother's Darryl. I'd say probably Matthew has no clue what I'm talking about. Matthew's younger than us. Does anybody else get that reference besides me? Does anybody else get that reference besides me? There, okay, so Randy got it and Bob got it. Yep. Nope, he said. Well, before your time, there was a very funny comedy show. Oh, why am I lagging? Why am I lagging? Okay, it's back.
And of course, Bob would know it was his show.
Hunter said, of course, Bob would know it's his show. I was telling you, and then my thing started going in circles. Matthew, years and years ago, there was a show that came on called the Bob Newhart Show. And he owned a hotel or an inn.
You want something?
And in that show was 3 characters. And one of the guys was named Larry, and he had 2 brothers. Here's my brother Darryl, my other brother Darryl. And every time he entered the front door, that's what he would say. He'd say, my name's Larry, and this is my brother Darryl, and this is my other brother Darryl. And it was a really fun, I don't know if you know who Bob Newhart is, but he was a really funny comedian that could do things clean. What I mean by clean, like there was no cussing and carrying on and stuff like that. And yeah, that's right. The 2 Darryls never spoke. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever watched, I know somebody said Mayberry, the Andy Griffith Show. JB did. But they had the Donleys, I believe were their names. And that old man, I know his real name, and Sister Darlene. But he had a daughter named Darlene, and they have brothers. And I don't think those brothers ever spoke. Now, they might have sung some. They might have sung some on the Andy Griffith Show. Maybe they just played. I remember them playing, but I think I remember them singing once. When they was in the sheriff's office, I believe they sung once.
Darlene's the one that Ernest T. liked.
Yeah, Darlene's the one. No, was it Darlene the one that Ernest T. liked? It's me, it's Ernest T. The Darlings, yeah, the Darlings. What did I say, Ray? Did I get it wrong? Well, who did I say, Ray? I forget. The Donleys. That could have been what I said. Yes, it's the Darlings. Yes. I know we went, but that's just another show. But I don't think they ever talked, but I believe they sung. But anyway, Matthew, it's an old TV show that's really funny. It's funny to me. Some people don't have to like it. I'd say, though, I don't know, Matthew. I don't know if your kids will like it or not. But I'll just say it like this. If you want your kids to watch something clean, that don't have no cussing and stuff like that, and you know, no anything of a sexual nature or nothing like that. Like the Bob Newhart show was real clean, and it was funny. The Newhart, Bob Newhart. What did I say?
You said the Bob Newhart show, but the show was just called Newhart.
The show was Newhart. Yeah, Newhart.
With Bob Newhart.
With Bob Newhart. Newhart with Bob Newhart. Was that the name of the show? It wasn't called the Bob Newhart show?
No, it was just called Newhart.
Newhart. Is that what it was called? Are you sure?
And then Bob Newhart starred in it, but his name was Dick.
Yeah, his name was Dick in the show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't Bob.
It wasn't Bob. His name was Dick in the show. That's right. What was his wife's name? I forget. And who was there? They had that girl that lived with him. It was like his daughter, Stephanie. And then she got married to that one guy that wore the glasses. And they had a daggone fixer upper too, didn't they?
Harry just knocked his pen off before. Okay.
Loved the ending of the Newhart show when he woke up in bed. Wife of the Bob Newhart show saying he had a dream he owned. Yeah, in Vermont. Bob's old show was called the Bob Newhart. So there was 2 shows, Ray. See, maybe I were putting together, because you're talking,
Right.
my God, we're talking 40 years ago.
Larry, Darryl, and Daryl was on the Newhart one.
Yeah,
They
Larry,
may have been on the other one. I don't
Larry,
know.
Darryl, and Daryl was on the new one, the Newhart.
Where they
Could
were
be.
alone.
Yeah. Anyway, that was my reference, Matthew. That's what it's from. Well, we've talked about a lot. I've showed y'all the reason I haven't posted anything on Instagram is because the one thing I'm doing is taking me a while, and it's going to take me a while. I'm fixing something up for a company. If y'all don't know, my son plays Fortnite, and he's really good at Fortnite. He's really, really good. And there's a company, when I blew up, what do you mean James blew up? Well, they call that when you go viral. When I went viral about 6 years ago, I went viral on social media, and I got 10 million views, and now it's got like 15 million views. No problem, I'm 44, but I feel, yeah, well, you look a little younger too. I thought you was like 36. Maybe it's Garrett that's like 30, in his 30s. Yeah, you're just a little bit younger than us. I would have been in, oh my God, I would have graduated when you were still in like middle school. Like if you look at it like that, that's the reason young, you know what I mean? And you're telling me I'm young, yeah. There ain't too many times that you're young. Like I deal with some Fortnite kids that I help coach and stuff. And like 20 is considered old to them. And they're only like 14, 15. They think 20 is like, they call people uncle, they're like 25. And I'm like, dude, 25 ain't old. Like I'm already double that. You know. But anyway, there's a company when I went viral, and they started sponsoring me and sending me controllers to play Fortnite with Hunter on. And they send me controllers like for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. They make them for Xbox and everything. But anyway, I'll show you something that I'm working on. I'm working on for them. So basically what this is, will you get the controller, Hunter? So basically I'm working on this. As you see, it's in 3 pieces right now. This is walnut, by the way. Y'all can see the walnut. It's going to be pretty. So basically, let me set you up against the microwave. Let me sit up against the microwave. So that way they can see it better. Because it ain't held together. So let me set this up again. So basically what will happen, this will go like this. This is cut. I don't know what y'all can see, it's cut. It's on 22.5 degree angle. So anyway, this will sit here, like this, and it sits at 22.5 degree angle. And then this big old piece of block will sit here up against it. Go ahead, honey. I'm holding it back. And then the controller will sit on top of it. And then they're sending me their logo, and then here in the middle is where, I don't know if y'all can see from that side. They might be able to see, I don't know. Here in the middle, hold that, I can't hold it. Here in the middle,
Yes.
I'll put their logo. I can't see what they're seeing. Yeah, right there. I'll put their logo right in the middle. So I'm working on that. It won't flip. That'll flip. So I'm working on that as well as that key. Doesn't happen. My kids tell me regularly that I'm from the Stone Age. My son asked me one time years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, Matthew, he asked me if we had, and I ain't got no internet. There it come back on. So there. My son asked me about 5 or 6 years ago, Matthew, if they had books during my time. Todd and his sister was on a Zoom on Martin's show. Silly as usual, and his sister were called Todd and Better Todd. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Just forget what Kim said about names. I do apologize. Yeah. Yeah, but Matthew, he asked me, he did about 5, 6 years ago. He was like 10-year-old. He's like 10, 11-year-old. He said, did they have books during your time in school? I said, son, I got books over from the 1800s. I had a pair, I've still got it. All this over here used to be all books. And I don't know if you've all seen the Little House on the Prairie books. I've got a set of those. And I don't mean the story of the Little House. I mean the school books that they used. I had a set of those. And I forget what they are. My mind forgets. I apologize for that. But I do have a set of those school books that they used back then in the 1800s. And it's, look, what they taught back then ain't nothing compared to what they teach now. And I guess that, I don't know, that could get into political. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying, like, what was taught back then is different now. Might be said. It might be McGuffey. You might be, that rings a bell to me, said. That sounds, Kim said, that sounds familiar. That sounds like what we have. That could be it, said. Are they even worth anything now, said? Is that, and tell me how that ties back to Little House. See, that's all I remember about it, said, and I've got the books. How does that tie back to Little House on, how does that tie back to Little House on the Prairie? Is it the books that they used in school? Is that correct, said?
Come on back.
Because that's the way I remember it, but it's been, it's been 30 years since I even looked at them books, man. And see, my mind is, I told you, my 20s and 30s, I can't remember much. My mind, my memory, my 20s and 30s is, I don't remember much about my 20s and 30s. So when I say 30 years ago, then that's what I mean. Like, that's back, and like I can remember. That's why I'm trying to teach my brain now to try to remember, like, you know, what you all like and stuff like that. And if you go in my bathroom, you bring the book that's in there in the bathroom. I'll show you this, and then I'm getting off. It's 9 o'clock.
Book in here?
Yeah. The bucket's on top, Hunter. That we do. It's bucket's on top.
I think he knows.
Yes, bring it here. Right here. These right here help me tremendously. And Kim uses it too. But this, we try to do, crosswords, puzzles. And a lot of them give us the same answers over time. But it helps you. It helps you with your memory. Stuff like that. And then not like, show you my phone. I don't save conversations. I don't save. I'm not trying to catch anybody up and stuff and try to, use it against them later down the road if, they don't like me. All that's junk. I don't do. I'm too old to play high school games. So I don't save conversations, but I don't do it for that reason. I don't save them because I try to remember. I do it for that reason. I try to remember what people tell me because I think it's important. Plus, it helps my mind remember things. So just like a while ago when when Bob won, I was like, Bob, aren't you an aromatic? Because I think he is, and I was pretty sure he was. And so it's a thing for my mind to try to work my mind, my memory. When you've had a DeWalt drill run in the back of your head 3 times, you'll understand. Try going to let somebody drill a hole in the back of your brain. But yeah, my 20s and 30s. Did you ever look that up? I'm trying to fill in the conversation for him to look up the McAfee readers.
Right there.
See, okay, so I was correct in saying the McGuffey readers is what Laura Ingalls used in school. Yes, okay. That's what I thought. It was her school books. I do have a set of those. I thought it was, but I couldn't. I wasn't like 100%. Like I was like, I don't know, 75% sure. And that's the reason I made the statement that's what they were. But I couldn't remember the name of the books. But yeah, I do have. They're brown, by the way. I think they're brown. Pretty sure they're brown. I'm talking about the cover, not the pages. I guess the pages are a little browner now. It don't matter. Anyway, before I tell names, look, thank you all for clicking like. Thank you all for the comments. If you've been here the whole time, you ain't commented, thank you for lurking. Thank you if you're a member. Thank you for membership. Thank you, Sayed, for the grinders. Thank you, what's his name that sent me the daggone tobacco? What's his name? Is he? Pete F. Thank you, Pete F, for the tobacco that we give away tonight. If you commented on my Instagram post, thank you for that. If you click like on the Instagram post, thank you for that. That's about the only 2 places I comment and post. I definitely don't do it on Facebook. Look, thank you. My mind, as you all know, my mind gets rattle-brained after 2 hours. Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate everything y'all do for me and my family. I really thank you very much for all that you all do for me and my family. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Hot Rod Bob. And Hot Rod Bob won. Thank you, JD. John David. Better say that because I also got a JB in a minute. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Jeff, Ohio Mafia Popper Jeff. Thank you, Patrick Grant. Thank you, Pete F. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Sayed. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Randy and Jeannie. Thank you, Smarty Bob. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Mark. I know it's not TPI, it's something else. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Graybeard. Thank you, JB. It's nice to talk to you, Graybeard, as well. Thank you, JB. Thank you, Greg, Tunnel Take, and anybody else I missed. That Hunter, my 16-year-old, didn't write down. That'll be 17 next week. No, Oak Island went off last week. I think Boris has still got it. By the way, Boris, he did message me. He's got chemo tomorrow. So he got chemo early in the morning. So he, as y'all know, it's like 3 o'clock for him right now. So anyway, I love yous. I love yous. And I thank you for everything that y'all do for me. I appreciate every single thing. I love you. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I hope nothing bad happens to none of you. I hope, I hope everything. And I hope, I hate to say I hope the rain goes away because then it'll be a drought here for 2 months. But I wish the rain would ease up a little bit. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you. Mwah. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.